Hello friend, this is Prophet Phil Rich, and I've come with a word from God for you. And that is, it's time for your harvest. And it's time for you to reap what you've been sowing into ministries, loving other people, praying for other people, helping other people, giving into missions, giving into ministries, and being a part of what God is doing. Now, according to the Word of God, as long as the earth remains, seed, time, and harvest shall not cease. Now that's Genesis 8:22, and it's called the law of Genesis. As long as there's an earth, there's going to be sowing of the seed, there's going to be time in between, and there's going to be a harvest. Now most people don't understand that principle, but I want to share this with you from Mark chapter 4, verse 28 and 29. It talks about the process of harvest, the planting of the seed and the growth of the seed, and then it says, but when the harvest has come, the man who's over the harvest, which is really us, God gives us the power over that harvest. Now I'm going to tell you the part that He does. He'll grow a harvest for you. God gives the increase. Man sows the seed, God gives increase, and then we thrust in the sickle and bring in the harvest of increase that God has grown for us. We've been sharing with you several principles of that harvest. But today I want to share with you the principle of faith. You can't receive anything from God without faith. We shared last time we were on the video about Hebrews 11:6. Without faith it's impossible to please God. You must believe that He is, and that He's a rewarder of those that diligently seek Him. Now I want to share this with you. And all these principles, by the way, are on our new book, Reaping All Your Harvest. Now you can get on prophetphilrich.com. You can order it that way, or even a better way, with even a greater price break, is to go on Amazon.com and to order it that way. And it's even cheaper and quicker, and you can also get the Kindle edition on Amazon. Ask for it by name. Also look up Philip Rich, and you can order those books and they'll ship them to you even at a discount rate. So we encourage you to do that today. Get online and get this, and I believe it'll be a blessing to you. Now I want to share this with you. Jesus made a statement in Mark 11:22. He said, have faith in God. And then went on to say that if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you'll say to this mountain, be thou removed and be thou cast in the sea. And shall not doubt in your heart, but shall believe that the things that you say will come to pass, then you'll have whatsoever you say. So notice he talks about faith, he talks about believing, but he talks about words. You see, our words must come in line with our faith. And words really will transmit the faith that we have in our hearts, and it will cause that faith to have a release. Because if faith doesn't have a release, according to James chapter 1 and James chapter 2, the faith is dead, and dead faith doesn't do anything for anyone. See, faith without works is dead. We need to have a release of our faith. So today I want to pray for you that you'll begin to confess that your harvest is great. You'll begin to confess that your healing is here. You'll begin to confess that your family is coming into the kingdom. Use your faith, but speak your faith out, and you will see a miracle come to pass. Father, I pray for my partner today, that my partner will receive a tremendous harvest and thrust in the sickle of faith and begin to believe God and begin to speak out, to call those things that be not as though they were, which is what Abraham did in Romans chapter 4, 17 through 20. He began to call those things that be not as though they were, began to speak a miracle, and the miracle came to pass. Father, I thank you today. The miracle is coming to pass for my partner, and I believe with him. I speak healing into your body, my dear partner. I speak financial breakthrough into your family, into your finances. I speak the glory of God to come upon your family members, and they will come under the conviction of the Spirit of God and give their hearts to the Lord. I believe with you for your breakthrough. I love you, my dear partner, and I release my faith with yours for a miracle today. Expect a miracle today. God bless.